Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of Hermitcraft. Today, I've got the itchiest nose in the world. I'm going to itch it. And today we're actually going to head up to my house up here. Because I feel like I've left this, not really done anything else with it. And it's looking kind of empty. And there's not really much going on in here at the moment. We have our horses. We can see them from inside, which is quite nice. And yeah, that's all we have. We have a flower pot, which looks amazing, but that's it really. And then upstairs we don't really have much else up here either. We need like a really nice looking bedroom, but this is really basic and boring, and I feel like we need to actually jazz it up in here a little bit. I've left it too long, and that's what we're going to do this episode. We're going to make this house look really cozy and homely and add like a table, add a kitchen maybe. I'm not quite sure. It's really quite a small space, but I think I'm going to try and utilise the space as much as possible. I don't really want this area in the middle here to be blocked, since when I come down in here to go to my storage room, which is obviously on this level, I don't really want, you know, to jump over a table or anything like that. So we're going to see what we can do there. I'm pretty sure I've got some wool. Yeah, I've got the wool in there. I think I've got some carpet somewhere. I think I've got some pink carpet down in my secret base over there. But yeah, I think this is going to look awesome, and we're going to add some furniture and stuff. Okay, so I've been playing around with some things in creative, and I've come up with a sofa design that I quite like. I think I'm going to use clay. Maybe I could use wool, I'm not quite sure, but I don't know whether or not this is going to stick out too much, because that's kind of the base of the sofa, and then you put this at the back. I think it kind of sticks out too much. I could like either put plant pots on the side here, or oh look, it actually connects to that. So yeah, maybe some grass or something might work better there. It's kind of really odd. Sofas generally don't really are usually 2 blocks wide, so I don't know. That would work fine. I think if we were to have a sofa facing it here, the same one with like a little coffee table in the middle like that, that would look great, but I haven't got enough room for that, so I'm not sure this design actually works. I think it'll look great in a little modern house like Zorgian has, but this house, I don't think it's going to work. Okay, so instead of going with a super complicated design for the sofa, I've actually gone with something super simple, just stairs. Now, I was going to have these stairs here, like that, like this, but as you can see, we are having some issues with these stairs on the outside, which I didn't even think about really, to be honest, so that's not particularly helpful, but I still quite like how it looks. I've actually used brick blocks because I know that Mumbo's been using them a lot in his build lately, because I actually went and got some clay for him, which is why I've now got quite a few diamonds, which is quite nice. And yeah, I feel like I don't really use them a lot. I think they're quite nice as like an accent block, if that's even the right word to say. And yeah, I don't know, he used it quite well, so I thought maybe I'd try and use it in here, and I think it looks really quite nice actually. It really makes it look homely. I also added clay to the floor, since, you know, I didn't want a massive pink rug as well, so I've used clay on the floor, which just, you know, is a better texture. It kind of still looks like a rug. I don't know, it's going to work really well, I think. So next up, I think we're going to not really have any room for a kitchen or anything like that. If I want to in the future, I can always make one downstairs. I can make some extra room or some room down here. I can actually continue the staircase that way. I'm not quite sure what's there. I think at the end of the mountains over there actually, so that might not work too well. But anyway, that's quite a nice little idea. I think I'm going to try and add like a table or something in here. Maybe I could do something like that. It's not really central though, is it? Symmetry is really going to annoy me with this build, I think. But yeah, I'm really liking how it looks. So I finished the design for downstairs at least, and we have a nice sofa area, we have our rug that you've seen, and we have a little desk area, which is where I edit the videos, obviously. We haven't got a computer there yet, that's somewhere else. And we have a little trophy area here. We have our first Hermitcraft diamond. I'm sure I'll add a couple more things here. I can probably add another one there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I can have 3 things here that look pretty awesome. I think I'm going to put that in the middle one actually. And yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Next up, we're going to start working up here. Now, I've cleared out everything except for the bed. Since this is my spawn point, I don't really want to get rid of the bed just in case I do die, which will not be very good. But I'm thinking that I kind of want to add something to the ceiling area. I'm not 100% sure what yet. I feel like I need to add some kind of decoration almost. I wish there was some kind of way to add fairy lights to the room. That would be pretty cool. But I don't think that's really like an option in Minecraft, really. But anyway, I'm going to get on with some design for the bedroom, and yeah, I'm really happy with how this is looking now. So I've been working on the bedroom for a little bit, and I'm kind of liking how it's looking. I kind of want it to be fairly busy, because downstairs I didn't fill it up too much, but it does look fairly busy. It looks like there's quite a lot going on, which I quite like. I think that works for traditional cottages. If you've ever been to England, or I'm sure there are other countries that have cottages, but they do generally look quite full of stuff, and yeah, I don't know, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I've done some kind of thing with the lighting up there. I'm not 100% sure on it. I didn't have the fence posts at the bottom for a little bit, and I felt it needed them, but now I think it just doesn't look right at all. I think I might just get rid of the trapdoors and maybe move the pumpkins down one. I think I'll do that in a moment. I've added these fence posts here as like an extra support. I think that they kind of look alright. And then I've done this, which I'm not sure if it's going to stay like that, because I did some experimenting in single player creative, and some of them didn't actually stay. So I'm not sure if that's going to work, but I think they look pretty cool with the crosses of arrows, although they aren't really central, which kind of, it does bug me a little bit. I think they're great if you were just to have them, you know, the arrows pointing upwards, both arrows pointing left and right up. And then without the torch, I think that might look kind of cool like that, like a coat of arms almost. That would be pretty snazzy. I may have to do something like that downstairs in a moment, but I don't really want to log on and off too much, because I think that Zoomer might be recording, and I know that that's annoying if someone keeps logging on and off while you're trying to record a clip, because that is just irritating. But anyway, I've added a carpet up here, just, you know, similar to the one downstairs. In size, I think it's actually the same size. It might be in the same place actually, just like mirrored pretty much. The same as the carpet at the front door. And I feel like I need to add some kind of chest of drawers, maybe a wardrobe, something like that. I've put this here, I'm not quite sure about it, but I'm not really going to be able to keep it central, that's the issue. So maybe I will make some kind of chest of drawers for the other side over there as well. I think that'll look good, yeah. If I have this quite symmetrical area, I think that'll look really good. But anyway, I'm going to finish this area off, and then we're probably going to go and work on something else. I have finished the bedroom now, and I feel like there's still a little bit of a gap here where I could be putting something. I'm not quite sure. Also, actually, I forgot, I want to actually put a redstone torch there. Someone in the comments of a video, a couple of videos ago, I couldn't find the comment, I do apologise, said that in my secret base where I've got all the computers, I should put a redstone torch at the back to kind of signify that the computers are powered and that they're on. And I want to try it on this bit. I did try something similar to what I did upstairs with the 2 arrows in an item frame, or in 2 item frames I should say, with an apple and then the torch, so that, you know, they're like Apple computers, like I use obviously a Mac. But yeah, I get like a lag spike then, that was weird. But yeah, I've used glass for this, I'm not quite sure about that. I may swap it out for a fence, just so that it kind of fits in more with my theme. Using too much glass in a build like this just makes it kind of really too modern inside. But I really quite like how this is looking. Let me know if you've got any ideas in the description. These chests are just backwards in the wall because I feel like they look better that way for some reason. I don't know, in this they work like that anyway. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it from up here. I think that I'm probably going to... I really want to build an airship, but I don't know whether or not I'll have enough time for this episode. I think I may start it over at the horse track, which is over there somewhere. Also, has that always been there, that like frame over there? Probably. I probably completely missed it. But yeah, I'm going to head over there and someone's dug a hole on my lawn. Damn it, Enderman. So before we head all the way over to the horse track, all the way over there to go and get on with the airship, I need to actually kind of come up with a design for that because I haven't quite got one yet. I just jumped into a hole. I really hate how laggy this area is. For some reason when I come over to the portal, it just gets laggy. I'm not quite sure what it is exactly, but as you can see, I am heading through the spawn town area to the commercial district. Now, some of you may have been aware and seen that I have a book called Skull Valley in my inventory on my hotbar. This is actually for Mumbo Jumbo. Now, if you know, which I'm sure you will, Mumbo has a redstone consultancy over here, I think. Yeah, this red one over here. And I have a job for him. I've already told him about it, but I'm going to leave the book in here anyway that discusses it a little bit more. We're going to head in here and I'm going to show you guys what I've written in the book. Dear Mumbo, I need your help. As you may already know, I have built a giant skull as part of the horse racetrack. The only problem is, the skull is lacking any get up and go. Yes, I do realise he's dead, but still. I would like to hire you to bring this poor deceased fellow back to life and make Skull Valley the deadliest track anyone has ever seen. Wahaha. Ignore that bit. Basically, I need you to hook up some redstone to pistons so the guy can devour any trespassers riding through Skull Valley. Payment can be discussed. And then a little. Whenever I say little, I say it twice. Little. Always in my videos, very strange. But yeah, there's a little skull and crossbones there, which is pretty cool, and we're gonna just put it in here. I don't think. Oh, he seems to actually. Oh no, I think he's actually done that epic door by at Slipgate's base, all the way over there. I think it is. I could be completely turned around, but yeah, we're gonna head out of here now, and I look forward to hearing back from Mumbo. Okay, so sad to say, I have actually run out of time for this episode completely. I don't know where time's gone. I completely forgot to record anything else, and I've got to upload this video kind of soonish because my internet's really bad, so it'll take a while to do. A couple of hours or so, which is not fun for a 10-minute, 15-minute episode, really, is it? Oh, is there like a... Oh, secret stuff down here? Oh, I've not... Oh. This is a potion thing. I've not been here before. This is awesome. Why is this not signposted? This is really, really cool. Oh, that is pretty snazzy. I'm gonna have to come down and use that at some point for some potions. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this episode up here. But next episode, I plan on actually really starting on the airship and hopefully finishing it in that episode as well. I have a plan for it. I'm not going to build something super massive because I know airships can be really big if you choose to build them that big, and they look amazing. But I don't really know if I have the time and resources to build something as big as that. That, and it's on a horse track. People are going to be riding by at 100 miles per hour without seeing it. So, you know, I'm going to build something kind of small. I don't think I'm going to have it crashing into the cliff as I planned beforehand. I'm not quite sure. I think that might be a bit much. And it might also ruin the kind of the view of it and everything. So I'm going to kind of organise that for next episode now. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of my interior design and stuff. And did I even show my bedroom up here? Not quite sure, but if I didn't, here it is. Ta-da! Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I shall catch you guys next time. See ya!